Hello there, YouTube. It's me again, Tolstoy, here to bring you some more crap, though this time slightly different crap. This time it's toys. Do you remember Battle Beat-em-on? Yeah, neither do I. My best guess is it was some kind of ABC Family, Disney, Fox Saturday morning ripoff of what was to be the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon or something. Anyway, they made a lot of toys based off the show, and I found some at my local Toys R Us for $2 a pop in the cheapy cheap bin. Here's what it looks like right out of the box. Yeah, some assembly required, huh? And here's what it looks like finished. I have two models here that I bought. Giga Shield, I think it's called, and then the way more lame version, Cobalt Blade. They're little chibi Gundam Zoid-like models that you put together and then you can kind of battle, and they battle, well, I'll show you how they battle in a minute. Anyway, you know, they came in little snap-out things you can kind of see here. I got a couple of them still left over on my desk, and I have to say that I'm kind of pleased about how they snapped out. I've done a lot of Gundam and Zoid models and stuff, and you know, I find that a lot of times they pop out really hard and they leave the little edges on the plastic and that kind of ticks you off, but this was nothing like that. This was quite easy to kind of assemble. It's a really poor, idiot, stupid man's Gundam, kind of, but I mean, you know, for $2 that's pretty cool, especially if you don't feel like spending all afternoon trying to figure out what, you know, what you did with these pieces or where these, you know, parts go. Anyway, they battle kind of an interesting way by loading in these little marble, they call them, what do they call them, beat-a-balls or something, and then firing them by pressing this little trigger here. Now, on the box, you can kind of see a big swooping motion, you know, a really fast kind of thing, and you probably wouldn't believe it, but these things are kind of powerful, believe it or not. I fired one off in my room and it ricocheted everywhere, and the only place I can really demonstrate, well, just come with me. That's right, you're here in my bathroom where we're going to demonstrate the Battle Beat-em-on firing capabilities. They both came with a little caplet thing which is supposed to act as a target, which we'll place up against the bathtub wall. Here real quick. Okay, first one to fire will be this little fella, Cobalt Blade, or the hell his name is. Now you load the marble thing on the back of his head. I'm going to set the camera down to demonstrate this. Let me just get a good bird's eye view out of the way. You probably won't be able to, well, let me just take this shot first and then, alright, now you simply aim and depress the button. And there you have it. Alright, now, give you a bird's eye view of that. And set you back up. This time I will fire the marble at the camera. Hopefully I won't damage my equipment. I doubt I will. Let's take a look. Maybe I just fire a little off the camera. Here you go. And this is how it looks. And the marble slid under the door. Alright, well, let's try the other one then. I'll show you this one, Giga Shield, because Giga Shield had an interesting add-on. He kind of came with a little sniper tripod thing, supposedly for accuracy. Let's see if I can just quick attach that. I don't know if I can. Well, that looks pretty freaking attached, whatever. I think it doesn't have to, like, be glued on there like a second arm or something. Let me just get that cord out of the way. Load in his marble. Alright, and... apparently, different models like this one don't pack as much punch as models like this one. Supposedly this one was designed for accuracy, but not as much kick. Alright, finishing thoughts about these little guys. Well, they were $2, alright, and let's see what we got for $2. They're kind of like, again, little chibi Gundam things, and they, you know, they're little models that you can piece together, which I used to like doing Gundams, but for $2, well, the parts are simplistic. It takes only 20 minutes to put them together, and they're not always well put together. If you can kind of see this Cobalt Blade, is this its box? Yeah. It's supposed to kind of look like that. I don't know if you can see that. but it kind of ended up looking like that. The faceplate didn't want to kind of go on, and the parts are easy to kind of come off a Giga Shield. This already popped off after I accidentally dropped it inside the firing range. But still, $2, and if you like doing models and stuff, and you collected all the Gundams and all the Zoids, and you only have $2 on you, I mean, you know, this is kind of interesting. It actually feels, you know, kind of cool to spend your afternoon that way, and you don't really have posable parts. The arms are supposed to move. I can kind of show you that, but I mean, you know, it's not like a Gundam. It doesn't really articulate, but again, it does fire those little ball things, which is kind of neat. And you know, if you have a friend and you're both into weird, you know, model stuff like I used to be, then you know, you only have $6, and you buy 2 or 3 of these and shoot marbles at each other. So that's pretty cool. Altogether, I give it 3 out of 5.